The ICD-10 code set might seem really big and scary, but I like to think of coding in ICD-10 the same way I think about driving around a big city. As long as you know the street system and the general layout, you shouldn't have too much trouble getting to the right address. Here, I'm going to go over the basic process of finding a diagnosis code in the ICD-10 code set. Let's say a patient comes into your clinic, and after evaluating the patient, you determine that he or she has a strained Achilles tendon. So, how do you find the correct, and most importantly, the most specific, ICD-10 code to represent this diagnosis? I'd start with an online coding search tool like Find a Code. We'll type our keywords into the search field and click the search button. Here we see the diagnosis we're looking for, but it doesn't account for details like laterality or encounter type, so we'll want to double check our selection within the full tabular list. So we head over to the tabular list and search for our code. Underneath it, we'll see more specific options that account for laterality. And in the instruction area for this group of codes, we'll see instructions to use a 7th character. Let's assume this patient is in the active phase of treatment for the strain, which is located in the patient's left Achilles tendon. That means we'd attach the 7th character A to the code S86.012, giving us a final code of S86.012A. Now remember, just because you've landed on the right code for the main diagnosis doesn't necessarily mean you're finished. For most injury codes, this one included, you also should submit external cause codes that further describe the injury and the conditions surrounding its occurrence, but we'll save that for another video. Stay tuned to the WebPT blog for all the latest ICD-10 news and updates, and for more great ICD-10 learning resources, be sure to check out ICD10forpt.com.